All right, let's talk about NotebookLM. Have you ever used it and just felt kind of let down by the results? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. So today, we're going to flip that script. We're going to turn that frustration into total mastery. I'm talking about the exact workflow that the pros use to get amazing professional level content every single time. Wow, this quote just nails it, right? It's like there are two different worlds. In one, people are making these incredible, polished presentations. And then there's the other world, where you're just staring at a screen thinking, this is so generic. But here's the secret. Getting from one to the other isn't about luck. It's all about having the right strategy. And this slide, this is the heart of the problem. We expect this super smart, specialized AI that really gets our stuff. But the reality, a lot of the time, it just feels like, well, a basic chatbot spitting out vague summaries. So the big question is, how do we close that gap? Well, it all starts with fixing one huge mistake right at the very beginning. You know that old saying, garbage in, garbage out? Well, with AI, it's like a million times more true. NotebookLM can only be as brilliant as the information you give it. The quality of what you get out is a mirror image of what you put in. So step one for getting pro-level results, you've got to stop treating it like a digital trash can. Okay, so look at this. This shows the two paths, right? The wrong way is what most of us do at first. We just dump everything in there, tons of links, articles, you name it, and just hope it works. But the pro way? It's the complete opposite. It's surgical. You're carefully handpicking only the best, most relevant sources for exactly what you're trying to do. You're not just feeding it data. You're building a tiny, focused, expert brain for it. So here's the big takeaway, the number one rule. Curate. You have to curate. Your AI is only as smart as the sources you give it. Think of yourself as its personal librarian. When you choose your sources carefully, you're literally defining the universe it lives in. Seriously, nail this first step, and you are already halfway to an amazing result. All right, so you've built this amazing curated library of sources. What's next? This is where it gets really cool. Now we get to tell the AI who to be. Forget the generic default personality. We're going to configure it to be the exact expert we need. And we do that using the custom role setting. Think of it like a little instruction box where you can give the AI a whole new personality, a specific goal, or a really detailed set of rules to follow. So now you're not just asking a question to some random AI. You're asking an expert that you created, and it will look at all your sources through that specific lens. And check this out. This is a perfect example. You're not just saying be a coach. No, you're saying be an elite marathon coach with 20 years of experience who trains both Boston qualifiers and beginners. See how specific that is? An AI with this role is going to read your articles on running in a completely different way than the default. You're going to get super nuanced, expert-level insights every single time. Okay, so we've curated our sources, we've configured our expert. Now it's time for the fun part, actually creating stuff. But, and this is super important, we're not just going to hit generate and cross our fingers. This is a two-part dance. Create, and then revise. That's how we get to perfect. So first up in the creation phase, you have way more creative control now. You are not stuck with that one boring default look anymore. You can pick from all these different visual styles. You want something super professional? Done. A cool hand-drawn sketchnote vibe? You got it. You can even pick a bento grid or kawaii style. It means you can finally match the look and feel to your actual content. But let's be honest, the first draft is almost never perfect, right? And it used to be that one little typo, one awkward phrase could just ruin the whole thing. You'd either have to start from scratch or waste so much time trying to fix it somewhere else. Well, get ready, because that entire headache is officially gone. Yeah, we've all been there. You get a slide back and it's almost perfect, but the text is a mess, there's some typos, and that title is just weird. It's so close, but those little mistakes just make it look unprofessional. Okay, this is where the revise feature comes in and saves the day. It's your new secret weapon. Instead of redoing the whole deck, you can now operate like a surgeon on a single slide. You can just tell it exactly what to do. Hey, there are a bunch of mistakes here. Simplify the script and get rid of that weird training stat maximizes text. And boom, look at that. A clean, corrected, professional slide. And it took what, seconds? All from a simple command. This is a complete game changer. You get the detailed control of a human editor, but with the insane speed of AI. So let's just recap how powerful this revise tool is. You can fix typos, obviously. You can rewrite text, add new facts, or even do cool visual stuff like change a photo to black and white. And maybe the best part, you can batch all your requests together. Just list out all the changes you want for the whole deck and tell it to do them more at once. So efficient. All right, let's bring this all home. What we've just gone through, it's not just a few random tips. This is a complete system, a repeatable workflow that will take you from a blank page to a polished, professional final product every single time. So here it is, your new 4-step pro workflow. Step 1, curate. Handpick your sources, quality over quantity. Step 2, configure. Give the AI a custom role so it becomes your personal expert. Step 3, create. Generate your stuff using those cool visual styles. And the final crucial step, revise. Make those little tweaks and edits to get it absolutely perfect. When you follow this process, it completely changes how you use this tool. You're not just rolling the dice anymore, hoping for something good. No, you're the director. You're in total control of the sources, of the AI's personality, of the visual style, and of every single final detail. So I guess there's really only one question left to ask. Now that you have all this power, what are you going to create?